we don't step into our purpose, then somebody else will.
It wouldn't have turned the way you wanted it to. It takes time.
Now, the most powerful words to me are, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The most important place on earth is the grave. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of M&J Conversations. I'm Marcus here with my beautiful wife, Jess. We're super excited to have you guys tune in. Before we get into the episode, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're subscribed to when we drop a future episode. We're dropping episodes every Wednesday. Well, maybe not every Wednesday, but Wednesdays at 7 a.m. So be tuned for that. Babe, how are you feeling today?
It is cold here in Florida.
It is.
I am freezing. Like my fingernails are like blue.
Blue is crazy. You need to go to the doctor and get that checked because that ain't normal. That ain't normal.
But it's not normal for it to be this cold in Florida either.
It's not. It snowed last year in Florida and it snowed this year too, which is crazy. 2 years in a row is nuts.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, we took some days off together, so that was cool. 4-day weekend.
We had a little day today.
Yeah.
A little day action.
Yeah.
Day action.
What is that place called? What is it?
Pura Vida in Miami.
Yes.
Or Pura Vida Miami.
Yeah.
No, that food was fire. You know, I had a little egg veggie omelet. For those who don't know, you know, I'm on my health gang, you know, but I'm always like that. So it's not like I'm 2026 new year, new me goals.
Mm-mm.
Always on my health action, but that veggie omelet is fire.
Yeah. I had the egg sandwich. It was great.
Good.
Yeah.
The sauce was good.
The sauce that top tier.
That sauce
I don't even know what
good.
it was, but it was good.
Yeah. That was your first time going there too.
It was, yeah.
You got to rate it. What was it out of 10? What would you say it?
I'd say a solid 8.5.
The restaurant, the restaurant's cool.
It's nice, yeah.
Little like
quiet, clean.
coffee,
yeah.
like work vibe.
Yeah.
We could have, shot this podcast in there, been cool.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
Kind of fire.
Facts.
That been kind of fire.
Yeah.
But anyways, this week I've been thinking about why are we doing this podcast? And the question has always been sitting there, because I was supposed to start this podcast a while ago, but I never did. It's been something that I've been talking about for about 2 years now, but I never was ready. I feel like there's a season for everything. There's a season of preparation, preparing us for what we're supposed to do. And then there's a season of actually doing and taking that step of faith. And right now I feel like we're in that season of stepping into what we're called to do.
Yeah. Like if you would have started it before when you weren't, ready, it wouldn't have turned the way you wanted it to.
Yeah.
So that waiting time was much needed.
Yeah, I agree. And as I was thinking this week, I'm like, why are we doing this podcast? Why are we doing this podcast? And I was actually just thinking to myself, like, this is probably because I'm scared of failure.
Yeah.
I think failure is such a thing that we deal with in our generation and just in life in general. Most people just deal with a lot of failure. And I believe that failure hinders a lot of people from taking that next step of faith into what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I think with failure as a whole, we get caught up. And if we don't take that step, somebody else will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Just like on Sunday, their pastor was talking about they had a property next to the building that they had. And he kept getting this nudge, like, you need to go buy that property. You need to go buy it. Well, he didn't end up buying it and someone else bought it. And now he says they have parking problems every Sunday.
Right.
Because they could have used that whole lot for a parking lot. So.
Yeah, no, it's true. We always want to make sure everything is perfect before we actually step into the calling. Like we always worry about, hey, I have to have the perfect setup. I have to have the perfect opportunity to present itself, or all the stars must be aligned for it to be what it needs to be. And I'm like, well, who said that is the case? Who gave us that standard of everything needs to be aligned? All the stars must align for it to be true to like what's supposed to be, what the universe has destined the universe. Everybody wants to say the universe.
Yeah, it's God.
It's God. It's God. It's not, the universe. But the universe says like, no. Like, let's not get into that. But no, everybody has to say the stars must align. And I'm like, no, because something is very interesting. What I've learned, and this is just something I've learned in my journey, but what I've learned from a lot of people and watching a lot of people is the people who are actually doing what they're supposed to do and who are actually stepping in and having faith, there's a lot of resistance and there's a lot of stumbling blocks getting thrown their way. But it's the power of pushing through that resistance and just keeping on. Keep on.
Yeah. When I feel I feel like the getting over that hump, there's just so much more opportunity and growth that yes, there was a hiccup with this, but I got past it and all of this opened up for me to do. Just like the podcast, you know, you started this podcast and we've had, you know, few hiccups.
A lot of hiccups.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hiccups, but we don't have a production team to our credit. We don't have, you know, a $2 million budget where we have like the top of the line, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, and you're teaching yourself how to do all this. So it takes time. It takes, you know, all the thoughts and what we say and just different things, trying to get what God wants us to put out. And at the same time, making sure everything is working. It's hard. It's hard. A difficult thing to do.
No, it's hard. Like stepping into just being obedient, just doing what you're supposed to do rather than trying to perfect everything. A lot of the times we get caught up on the perfection, the little intricacies, and we miss out.
Yep.
Because we're just so worried about the wrong things. It's like I was talking to my best friend. He's a creator. He's one of the most creative people I've ever met in my entire life. One of the most generous people I've ever met in my life. Like if I needed anything, he's going to be the first one I'm calling because I know that he may not answer. He knows who he's talking about. He knows who
he is.
He's watching this. I know he knows I'm talking about him. Most generous guy, but he may not answer on the first call. But I know that when he does answer, he's going to give me the shirt off his back, his shoes, his shorts, whatever. Like he don't even care. No. But he's one of the most creative people I know, one of the most intelligent people I know. And he was talking to me about resistance this week. And I was like, you know, this actually is what I needed. He's like, the power of breaking through that resistance. He's like, there's something there when you are supposed to do, when you're in the lane that you're supposed to be in and you're on that narrow road and you're created to do bigger things because we're created in God's image, who is the creator.
Right.
But so we all have a little bit of a creative sense, you know, within us and our internal beings. We're all creators at some point, but you know, if we break through that resistance, then it's very, very powerful. And it's those who don't break through those resistance that just kind of get stuck and they get stagnant.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like you've been talking about podcasting for a long time with him.
Yeah.
And it, you know,
he's always been pushing me, by the way. He's always been like, dude, just do it. Just let me know.
Yeah.
But he's been like pushing me, but it's been encouraging. It hasn't been like pushing me to where I'm trying to stay away from it. He's been pushing me to the point of like, dude, you'd be great at it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, yeah, but bro, I'd always make up the excuses. And last year was like my year of no excuses. And last year we were talking about, he's like, just do it. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll do it here and there. And I ain't do it.
But then when you told him you were doing it, he was your hype man. Like
he's my hype man.
Yeah, it was, it just shows that he knew you could do it this whole time. You just weren't ready. But now that God said, do it, you're like, okay, I'll just do it.
Right. Yeah. You got to get out of like the feeling of other people doubting you.
Oh yeah.
Right. Because a lot of the times us as humans, we have the fear of what people are saying. So people will say, oh, you're not qualified to do this, or you don't have the experience, or no one's going to
listen to
Nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody's going to watch you. Yeah. But people are watching.
Oh yeah.
People are watching.
Even the ones that are like, I can't stand that they're doing that.
Yeah.
You're watching.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're watching.
So it counts as a view.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, by the way, because we know,
we
all those people that didn't, like our page or whatever and subscribe. It's all good. I ain't subscribing to yours either.
Ever. No, just kidding.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
But seriously.
I mean, kind of. I'm half kidding, half not.
Yeah.
We love you anyway.
Yeah.
But I like people are watching from afar. And a lot of the times people want to watch because they are scared of doing something themselves. So they're watching to see how you handle adversity or how you handle struggles or how your failures are. And they want to see how you react to it. Because if they see that you get stopped from like your failures,
they're gonna be like, I don't want to do it either. Yeah.
They're not going to want to step into like their calling, their destiny either. Like they're going to be like, no, like, that's actually true. I don't want to go through what they're going through because that's a struggle.
Yeah.
But if you keep going, you keep pushing, you're consistent, that's my word for 2026 is consistency.
Yeah.
If you're consistent, you're constantly doing these things, people are going to naturally be like, you know what? That's pretty cool. Yeah. And we've actually received a lot of good feedback. People have been like, that's pretty cool. You guys
we've always wanted to do that. We just never have. And,
oh my gosh, the amount of people that's told us like, dude, that's so awesome. Like we want to do that. Like I've been trying to get my wife to do that.
How do you start? And we're like, we had to figure out what to start. Like it's, figure it out.
No, seriously. Like, it's like, I'm figuring this out as I go and it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Absolutely.
Because to us, it's just so good to have people understand the struggles that go into life. Creativity and just life and just doing something, just stepping out and not having all the answers. Cause I'll be the first to say, I don't know.
Yeah. And we're not perfect. Like we learn every single time we do this thing.
Yeah, I used to be a know-it-all. You know, I used to be capping. I was a capper, Mr. Cap. I got
big
the cap.
Yeah, you got a lot of caps.
I got a lot of caps. Yep. You know, I used to be the biggest capper. You know, when it comes to like knowing everything, I used to have to have the answer all the time.
All the time, yeah.
And now the most powerful words to me are I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have the answer,
and that's fine. It's, you know, being not knowing is totally 100% okay.
Yeah.
But it's what you do after you say, I don't know. Like you just drop it. I don't know. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Like learn from that. Go do your research, you know, do it yourself. Like you didn't know how to do a specific thing with this. You went and taught yourself and figured it out. Like you took these steps to do what you know you needed to do.
Right. And like failures are so good because it's all about learning, right? If you got to fail, if you fail, it's about learning and just taking that step, get back up. Yep. You fall off your bike, get up. I know it sounds annoying because we learn these things as kids. Oh, you fall off your bike, get up. Like, but it's so true. I mean, But you fall off your bike how many times? And the 17th time you get up and do it, you can ride your bike. It can be the breakthrough time. Yeah, right. You ride your bike. Exactly. Like, I mean, we were sitting there, we were taking the kids to that little urban air place or whatever here in Florida. And, you know, there was this little girl and she was so scared to jump off of like the little platform. And she sat there and she kept like inching off. And every time she would get close, she would back up.
And they're in a harness, so they jump. You have
a harness.
You're being held, yeah.
Yeah, you have a harness. So she'd try to jump and she wouldn't jump.
Yeah.
She would get close and she would like inch back and she would start crying. Yep. And then she would try and get closer and she'd get closer and she'd get back, keep crying. And she finally was like, whatever. And she jumped off. And she was like, man, I should have done this the whole time. So then she kept going back and forth.
7 or 8 times, yeah.
She did it so many times. I'm like, that is such a life lesson. Like, we're so scared of the things that don't even matter. It's like, it's not that serious. It's like, I'm not telling you to jump off a cliff without a harness, though.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But that harness in my mind, like, is God.
Is like, God.
He has us through it all. Yes, it may be scary. We may cry. We may throw a temper tantrum.
But you learn from it.
Yep, he has it. And at the end of it, that jumping, just the joy on her face, that's what can happen after failure, after failure, after failure. You finally get there and you're just like, it was so worth it.
Yeah. I mean, and it kind of goes into like my next thought of if we don't step into our purpose, then somebody else will.
Yep.
God is going to give our talents. You may be a 5-talent person. I may be a 1-talent person, but you know, if we're not using our gifts or our creativity, our abilities and everything that we're given here on this earth,
someone else will do it.
Somebody else will do it. My mom had said something that was so important. She said it yesterday, I believe. I was on FaceTime with her and she was saying, because, you know, we had one of our, you know, somebody that we know passed away.
Yeah.
So we were talking about, you know, just like life and death or whatever. And she was saying like the most important or the most expensive place and the most important place on earth is the grave. And I was like, why? Why? She's like, yeah, because there's like $1 million ideas,
dreams,
dreams, visions, cures to cancer, cures to all these different diseases that have never been realized, that have never gone out and have been created because people were scared to take that step. And they had the knowledge, they had the resources, they had a lot of things and they never took that step.
And it's an eye opener. You're like, I'm going to live every day. No,
I'm not dying without using my
dreams.
talents.
Yeah.
No.
My dreams will be lived to the fullest.
Yeah. It's crazy. And it was such an eye opener because I'm like, yo, that is so real.
True. Yeah.
That is so real. I mean, Michael Jordan, you know, he didn't make his high school basketball team.
Yep.
He got cut.
Was it Disney?
Disney, you know, Disney got fired from his first job. And then look at him like running like this crazy, like Disney World is one of the most expensive places on earth.
Yeah. So expensive. Yeah.
And it's like all these people are, you know, top tier people. Like you could talk about Bezos, Elon Musk, whoever else you want to talk about.
But they failed.
Yep. Miserably.
Yep.
Some of these people got laughed at.
And now he's probably like,
they laughing at y'all.
Yeah.
They laughing at y'all, calling y'all broke.
Yep.
You know, and it ain't all about the money.
Nope.
Yeah. That's exactly what
remember that one time I got receipts from that. I'm not helping you.
And it ain't all about the money, but the whole purpose of this conversation is to say you got to step into your destiny. You got to step into like what you're supposed to do. And I truly believe, and I'm saying this to you in the camera, whoever's watching this, 2026, I'm challenging you to get from underneath that rock and to step into the call that you're supposed to do and step into who you're supposed to be. Take that step of faith. Who cares about what people are saying? Who cares about what people are going to look at you like? Or who cares if they think you're crazy? Who cares? Whatever. And I think a lot of the times people get comfortable.
It's very comfortable. Like we were talking the other day, us moving to Florida, we were comfortable in Colorado. That was it. We were comfortable. We were like, there's got to be more than this. So I think that was a huge step of faith for us, and it opened a lot of doors.
Yeah, because when we moved to Colorado, we didn't have any answers.
No.
I mean, when we moved to Florida, we didn't have any answers. I mean, we literally didn't even have a place to live. I mean, we left, we sold our house in July, but we put our house on the market in April.
Yep.
And we decided to move to Florida when we were in Vegas that March.
Yep.
Like we were in Vegas in March. And yeah, we came back, put the house up for sale in April, sold it in July, and we were out here in July.
And I think
we didn't have a house.
Yeah, I think we signed or found a place to stay like 2 or 3 days before we moved.
We
were like, well, if we got to stay in a hotel, we got to stay in a hotel. Like,
truly,
we'll figure it out. Yep.
And I truly believe that was a first step or a prerequisite into who we are today.
Yeah.
If we didn't do that, we wouldn't be taking steps of faith now, because that was such a big step of faith. That's life changing.
I feel like that was our first
test.
And we passed. So.
Yeah, we passed that one, but that was a big test. Like we don't have any family in Florida. Nobody. None. We don't know anybody. I never even been to Florida before until, except for I was like a kid, I was at Disney World or whatever. And I was like 13.
Yeah. Doesn't count.
Been to Disney World, and I don't even live in Orlando. So it don't matter. It's not even where I was. So it don't even matter. But I truly believe that was like a big test of faith, like our biggest test. And if we would have failed that one, then we wouldn't even be taking the step of what we're doing right now with this podcast. And I truly believe that was divine, even though I wasn't.
Even the trip out here, even the trip driving here, the car, everything worked like it was supposed to. The kids and the dogs were good. Yeah. Like the places we stayed were, comfortable.
The people we met.
Yeah, the people we met. I remember you had your birthday and we did that like birthday sign on the back with the Venmo.
Oh yeah, people sending us money.
You sent us money.
Yo, yeah, we're driving across the country. It was like for my birthday, pretty much.
Because it was early. Yeah, it was like end of July. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna put this Venmo on the back of the U-Haul.
And I was like, ain't nobody gonna put no money in there.
We got some money.
Yeah, people put some money. People sent me money for my birthday on the Venmo going across the country. Crazy. It was just such a cool experience.
It was, yeah.
And actually we made a video for that, and we were supposed to put that out. And that was supposed to be our time of starting some sort of vlogging. Like we're supposed to do some vlogs. I actually got that video on my phone. I should post that for.
You should post it right here.
Nah, I ain't gonna post it. Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna. Hey, don't look for no click because it ain't happening.
I tried.
I'm not editing that in there because we were supposed to do a video for that, and we were supposed to put that out there, and that's supposed to be our first time of like some sort of vlog or video. This podcast has been in the making
2 years
for years. It's not something that we're just like, let's hop on this trend.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's been on my heart. We got to do something. We got to get our story out there, because a lot of people tell us like, you guys need to document that. Yeah. Document. And I'm like, no. Now I'm like, no, document.
Because something we went through, could help someone else.
Yeah, it's just so important. And it also helps the kids, right?
Right.
Kids can learn from, my parents documented everything.
Yeah.
Like they documented
We got to see it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Like we see the struggles, we see the great, we see the tears, we see the happy, we see the good, the bad, the ugly, because all things work together for God's good, whether it's good, bad, ugly, nice, fantastic. All things work together.
Well, I feel like it teaches them to get out of their comfort zone too. Like they know you are not a camera person. Well, you are at home, but outside of that, it's, you're not dancing and doing all that stuff out in public. It's at home. So them seeing you in front of a camera is like, oh, he used to hate that. Now he's doing it. Cool. What can I do?
Yeah, no, step out of your comfort zone. Get out of that. Like get out of the fear and just do it. You learn and you learn and you learn. Yep. That's what the whole thing is about. Yeah, that was just some of the things that I was thinking about this week. I think it's very important. Like I said, 2026, I really want to challenge you guys to get from underneath that rock and step into the person that you're supposed to be. Get out, do something uncomfortable. Write those dreams down. I mean, we talk about dreams all the time. I look at all my dreams, and I don't do New Year's resolutions.
We do visions of the year.
Yeah, visions like, things that we know that we
believing
need to do.
For,
things that we know that we need to do.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Mainly that's what I do. Yeah. Things that I know I need to do that I just haven't been doing, I've been putting off.
Yeah.
things that I know I need to do.
Write it down.
Write it down because it's powerful.
Because now our kids are writing them down.
Right. And we see them acting on it. Isn't that like
it's nice, yeah. We're not like, oh, well, be good. No, they're actually
they're actually like making moves, which is super dope to see. It's super cool because they've never been like that, and like they're seeing the power in it.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it brings so much joy. Like you were saying, you saw one from 2022.
Oh, and yeah. I was looking at 2022 and I was on Twitter and I looked at one of the tweets I posted. I don't even get on Twitter no more, but I was on Twitter and it said, like when I posted, I said to move to Florida or not to move to Florida. And I had like the little thought emoji.
And here we are.
And that was in 2022 and I literally like, here we are, 4 years later, living in Florida, almost been here for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I never thought that I would be moving to Florida.
Yeah. Well, and the joy, like, it's cool to look back and be like, that was real. Yeah. Because I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing some of the stuff that I've written down come to life it's great. Like it brings so much joy because something you thought is now like a reality.
A reality.
And I can't even explain it. It's just it brings so much joy.
Right. Yeah, no, I know that this is going to make some people uncomfortable. I know that if you're watching this, there's some things that you're thinking about that you know you need to step into. I'm challenging you for this year, and don't stop at this year. Take that step and keep moving forward. Keep going. Don't just stop because you took the first step. Take the first step and then take the next one and the next one and then the next one. And if you don't know the answer, do some research or ask somebody. You know, there's a lot of people out here that are willing to help, you know, and if they're not willing to help, forget them. Yeah. Move on to the next.
And put people in your corner that you like trust and they're genuinely like willing to help you and support you. And they may, you know, not clap loud for you. Get rid of those people. Like you want people in your
people
corner.
Who are envious and jealous or people who want to steal your ideas, whatever. No. Like, honestly, they could try and steal your ideas all they want, but if they ain't got God on their side, it ain't going to work for them anyway.
At all. So. Yeah. Keep God first, you know, and if you don't know where to start, that's all where do I start? I don't know. Like he was saying earlier, I don't know where to start. Help me. And you would be surprised when you ask the littlest questions to God, how big the answers are.
Yeah. Nah, I love that. So we love you guys. We truly do. I know I say it all the time. I love y'all for real. I got so much love for y'all. If you watch this episode, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Please hit the comments. We want to have
tell us what you think.
Conversation. Yeah, we love the conversation.
Questions.
We want to go back
give
and
it
forth.
all.
Yeah. Questions, prayer requests, whatever you got.
Whatever
DM us.
Need, yeah.
Comment, share the video, share this because you don't know.
Because if it didn't help you, it could help somebody else.
It could help somebody else. So don't forget, hit us on our platforms, MJ Conversations. Babe, you got anything else you want to say?
We're here. We're here to support.
Flow life.
Yep, flow life.
Because we flowing.
I just hope it gets warmer.
It should be.
This
for all
is
y'all
not for me.
in the north and the west, whatever, I don't feel sorry for you.
I don't.
Till next time, y'all. We love y'all. We out.